Sometimes the first win can be the toughest. Just ask the Clay Center Tigers. It wasn't over at the end of regulation, nor after 1, nor 2, nor 3 overtimes. Finally, though, an 84-79 quadruple overtime instant classic for the Tigers. They'll hope win number 2 can come a whole lot easier and quicker. Pregame is here. It's being brought to you tonight by Midwest Products. We'll hear from head coach Drew Groover next on Pregame.
For any concrete project you need for a residential driveway, basement, patio, or curb, you can count on Midwest Products to handle it. At every level of the job, you'll find a dedicated, skilled crew prepared to deliver a professional job. With state-approved plants in Hanover, Clay Center, Lynn, and Washington, they can meet the needs of residential, commercial, or farm-related projects. For other ready-mix concrete work, give Midwest Products a call at 800-371-2252.
Back on Tiger Pregame and joined now by the head coach of the Clay Center Tigers, Drew Groover, coming off of a marathon Tuesday night, Coach. Sports at any level is always known for the emotion that it brings to fans, players, coaches, all involved. Man, every emotion had to have run the gamut on Tuesday night for you guys.
Yeah, I mean, it was a fun game to be in, and there was a lot of ups and downs, I guess, so to speak, in that game. It felt like every time we would build a lead in every, at the end of the game, and then in every overtime we'd build a lead and looked like we were gonna, be able to get out of there with a win. And next thing you know, something would happen, and you look at the scoreboard and it was tied up, and the clock had all zeros on it, and so we just play another one. So, it was a good win for our guys. We fought hard, obviously every minute out there to win the game, and I was proud of the way the guys kept fighting and kept battling. They could have very easily, given in, I guess, so to speak. And just like I said, just proud of the way the guys kept fighting and didn't give up, and were able to get out of there with a win last Tuesday.
I'm going to start with regulation because, as you said, it looked like you were going to get it done, and then you didn't. But before you led by 3 in the closing seconds, you guys were down 5 and went on an 8-0 run. I thought that was really impressive for you guys to dig deep, find a way to take the lead late. Yeah,
I mean, it was, you kind of forget about that, I guess, after all the other overtimes. But yeah, we were down, and guys, got some stops on the defensive end, got some steals, and made some big baskets down the stretch to get back in it. And so yeah, it was a tough ending there for us, and again, proud of the way the guys handled it there. They didn't quit. They didn't give up. They just kept believing that they could get it done. And to get it into that first overtime was obviously good for us.
You get to an overtime, you get to a second, you get to a third. By the fourth, were you guys kind of chuckling in the huddle and thinking, is this ever going to end?
Yeah, I mean, I think they were feeling that way, and sometimes I felt like after maybe the second overtime, they were kind of getting down, like, man, doubting themselves. Are we going to win this thing? Can we win this thing? And I kept telling them, hey, keep fighting. The game's not over. We haven't lost yet. And I told them we had nothing better to do tonight, that night. So we might as well just keep playing basketball and to go have fun. And it was a fun game to be in. It was a fun game to coach. Being in those situations, a little nerve-wracking at times. I wish we would have, made some better decisions down the stretch in really all 3 or 4 overtimes there. I think if we make better decisions when we were up and had the leads, maybe it doesn't go into that many overtimes. But it was a good experience for our guys to be in a game like that.
Anthony Atkinson-Inking, obviously a 30-plus night is a special performance, regardless how long the game goes on. But he just kind of willed himself a few times to keep you guys around. A lot of you guys did that, but that's a special night for Ant.
Yeah, he, they were obviously keen on him, and we've told him, already that most nights, he's going to get the other team's best defender. Riley had a boxing one on him most of the night, and it was tough going as far as getting him the ball and him, being able to score. And coaching, us coaches were on Anthony to make a play, somewhere else, do something else. You don't necessarily have to score. Go get offensive rebounds, get steals, do the other things that can help us win, get your teammates involved. And it was a struggle there for 3 quarters and maybe 3.5 quarters. And then, things kind of changed around for him there in the fourth and obviously into overtime. And he had a big night scoring obviously for us. But, I think it was more of a team win for us. Obviously Anthony was a big part of that, but we had some other guys step up as well. I thought Connor Last did a really good job of crashing the boards all night and keeping keeping plays alive and doing those little things, playing good defense. Gavin Sebald as well, playing tough-nosed defense. Obviously, Nate did a nice job, was able to knock down some threes. I think he ended up with around 20 points. And then coming off the bench, Dylan Swihart did a nice job as well and played big minutes in the overtimes and ended up with 13 points. And so, it was an all-out, team effort, I felt like. And it was, like I said earlier, it was a good win for us.
Yeah, you talk about Connor on the boards, Gavin defensively, and really up and down the line, I can come up with plays here or there where a guy made a tip, made a steal, got a rebound, an extra chance, whatever it may be. And I want to talk free throws very quickly. I know you struggled at times Tuesday night, but down the stretch, you mentioned Dylan Swihart, you mentioned Gavin Sebald. Those guys made big-time free throws down the stretch, and Nate Lively you got to throw in there, too, in the three-point play.
Yeah, I mean, it's something that we work on. We probably need to shoot a few more free throws in practice, but it's tough to simulate that pressure it is when you step to the free throw line and the game's on the line. And we had guys miss some free throws. I think we were 15 to 35 was what our percentage was, I believe. And, so we obviously want to shoot better than that. And if we make those free throws, we probably don't go into 4 overtime. So, it's something we'll keep working on. But, at the same time, we did get to the free throw line 35 times, which is good. We got to make those. And like you said, Nate did a nice job, and Dylan made some big free throws, and even Gavin made some free throws there late in that last overtime, I believe, to help seal the victory. So, again, it was nice to see those go down. Just wish, late in the game, I just wish they'd have gone down earlier in the game. And then, we didn't mention too, we had a lot of 2-foot shots, a lot of gimmies, that we missed as well. And I think we talked on pregame, last time about making those 2-foot shots and making those easy ones, and it's something we've been working on, and we'll just keep working on that. And if we make our layups 2-footers and free throws, we may not have gone into 4 overtimes.
It's a game that people are going to talk about, and I'm sure those guys that were on the floor will have a chance for a long time in the years ahead to look back on a very fun Tuesday night. Coach, let's look at the matchup tonight back in league play and back at home. What about the Wamego Red Raiders and what they're bringing at you?
Yeah, Wamego, off to a good start, obviously, and playing well. I think they're a team that's going to try to get out and pressure us on the defensive end with good, solid man-to-man defense. And as you know, taking care of the ball for us has been issues at times, although the last 2 games we haven't turned it over near as much. So it'll be a good test for us to see if we've made some improvements on the ball handling and taking care of the ball side of things. And defensively, we've got to get stops down on the defensive end, and they've got a couple good shooters on their team, and so it'll be a good test both offensively for us and defensively tonight.
Coach, as always, we appreciate the time. Great win Tuesday. That's stating the obvious, but a fun one. Let's go get them tonight.
All right. Thanks, Rocky.
Back with more on pregame in just a moment.
Tiger basketball on KCLY is brought to you in part by CS Precision Ag, Farm Bureau Financial Services at Clay Center, just in Chadman, by Twin Valley, Crop Production Service at Clay Center, Union State Bank, Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement, Ray's Apple Market, Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Center, Manhattan, Oldie Seed Farm, and Patterson Health Mart Pharmacy and Radio Shack.
Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement in Concordia reminds you that brutal winter days will soon be here. You're almost out of time to have your roof replaced before the cold weather season arrives. Roof work must be completed with daytime temperatures of at least 45 degrees in order to avoid long-term problems with adhesiveness. Learn more at GeislerRoofing.com.
This is Dallas Hasselmack, and Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement has you covered with more than 38 years experience.
Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement, we've got you covered.
Shop small, shop convenient. Add to that friendly and fun. In other words, shop Clay Center. The Citizens National Bank is proud of our retail district. As our way to encourage local shopping, we are happy to offer the Clay Center citywide gift certificates or the Visa gift card. These make perfect gifts or stocking stuffers for all ages. Let us help you at the Citizens National Bank, 615 Court Street in downtown Clay Center. To shop small, shop convenient, shop Clay Center. Member FDIC.
Enjoy a jolly good internet upgrade and be prepared to handle your holiday visitors. You'll instantly be amazed at the difference it makes when you move up to faster speeds with Twin Valley Pulse. It's a sure way to make everybody smile. Choose the plan that will make you the merriest, 100 megabits per second for $59.95 a month, or the full gig for $99.95 a month. No phone line is required. Call Twin Valley at 800-515-3311 to sign up. Certain restrictions apply.
Did you know TSI Kansas and Clay Center has a full-service diesel repair shop located at 612 West Court Street? Our knowledgeable mechanics are here to take care of your maintenance and repair needs, big or small, engines to lights. We have an extensive parts network at our fingertips. Bring us your truck or trailer and leave knowing it is in good hands. Call us at 785-632-5183 to set an appointment now. TSI Kansas and Clay Center is your hometown diesel repair shop. We are here for you.
Back once again for Clay Center Tiger basketball. The boys getting set to go here on a Friday night, the final home game of the 2017 portion of the season. Clay Center does travel to Concordia on Tuesday. Great crowd on hand. Just had the four gyms with certainly people that we know very well that put on a heck of a show. It's always fun when they do come perform because I can see the Wamego crowd taking a look, and then when it was over, turning and giving great applause.
Yeah, they're very, very good, and it's a treat to hear somebody like that do the national anthem.
Starting lineups tonight look like this. Wamego comes in 4-0 on the season. Chase Dillon is a 5'11 senior. P.J. Fritz is 6'1 junior. He's leading them in scoring 16-plus a game. Matt Keller, 5'9 and a senior. Jason Ebert and Justin Ebert, 6'1 senior. Jason, 6 senior. Justin, both seniors for this Red Raiders team. For the Clay Center Tigers, it is Nate Lively. Nate the Great, 20 points, I should say, in the last outing at Riley County. He's averaging almost 3 boards a game, 14.5 points in his 2 games back since coming off injury. Anthony Atkinson-Inniking had 35 on Tuesday at Riley County. He is averaging 22-plus a game. He has 4 blocks on the season, 9 rebounds a game. Evan Rosenau, he's averaging 3.8 points, 3.5 boards, a 5'11 senior. He had a 3-pointer on Tuesday at Riley County. Brigham Glaze, 6'1 and a senior, 5 points a game, 3 boards, 3+ boards a contest, along with 2 assists and a steal per contest. And Gavin Seabold, 6'1 and a senior, 3.3 points, 3.5 boards, hit big free throws down the stretch for the Clay Center Tigers on Tuesday as they finally closed out a quadruple overtime win. But it was like the thing would never end. I said coming in on a pregame that sometimes that first win is the toughest. Just ask the Clay Center Tigers.
Well, that's a tough way to get your first win, but that is a great win and something you can build off of against a pretty good Riley County team. But I did listen. I felt for you. I almost got in the car and drove over just to help you out a little bit.
It was one of those nights where everybody in the gym's looking around going, is this going to end or what's going to happen? Players were feeling the same way.
Sometimes you just don't know in a game like that.
But a great win for Clay Center, 84-79. Riley County, by the way, came back, both girls and boys winning over Axel last night. in action. Wamego controls the tip. TJ Fritz gets the deflection and hands it off to Chase Dillon. Dillon with the dribble outside against Nate Lively. Dribble penetrates. Ball tipped away for a moment. That's taken away by Brigham Glade. So a turnover on Dillon as he took it inside. Now Atkinson Inniking for three early, no good. Long rebound. Glade runs it down. How about Lively for three? This one's strong, and it's Wamego with the long rebound. I had a chance last year at the regional championships in golf to follow Chase Dillon. Of course, you know his dad is a very fine golfer as well. Pass inside for Wamego, and Red Raiders get the early bucket. I'll follow up on that in a moment, but it was a fun group to follow last year in Clay Center as I was one of the markers for that group. There's a pass out front, almost taken away by Fritz. Now Lively in the corner to Rosenau. Evan ball fakes, takes it in. He is fouled. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Evan Rosenau can really shoot it, and he has had a great run of three-pointers this season. This time ball faked the three because they came out on him. He drove it in to about a 15-footer and got the defender up in the air and then drew the foul.
Evan's a kid that you'll run out on the court and say, yeah, I'll take you one-on-one, and then he will make you pay.
Wish you hadn't. First free throw is short. Connor Last checking in. Atkinson Inniking will get an early breather. Connor played a great game Tuesday as well. He fouled out. He only had 5 points. He was everywhere on the boards and tipping basketballs and getting in just a thorn in the side for the opposing team's offense. So great performance, his best of the year thus far. Dillon goes right on the wing and deep. Matt Keller goes to the paint. They go inside to Justin Ebert. He'll turn, spin, tough shot falling away, and he drops it in. Ebert at 6 foot, a senior. His brother Jason, a 6'1" senior. Here's Connor Last in the corner right, so both Eberts have a bucket apiece. Clay Center trails 4-1. Lively to the high post for Seabold. Ball tipped, but picked up by Gavin. He'll hand it back outside now to Lively. Nate, backdoor look for Glaves inside. Contact, no foul called. Kick out. Connor Last has a look at three. Just short. Great look from Last. Unable to cash it in. Down the corner is Fritz. He'll take the shot. It's strong. Rebound tipped by Rosenau. And into the corner, it's run down by Ebert. He'll back it out with the dribble. Trying to dance his way to the paint. Cut off by Last. They'll kick it back outside and deep to Jason Ebert. Around right is Dillon. Chase Dillon, dribble drive. Kick off in the corner. Justin Ebert for two, and he buries it. He's got 4. Clay Center's down 6-1 here early to Wamego. Lively will walk it up the floor against Chase Dillon. Lively in the front court. Stops. Now spins. Backdoor look. Here's Rosenau. He'll ball take it all the way to the glass. With the left-handed good. The senior knocks it in. He's got his first bucket. And it's a 6-3 ball game.
Move by Evan to the bucket.
With the left off the ball fake and drive. It's 6-3. Clay Center down by a triple. Now a foul on Nate Lively outside as Chase Dillon drove it to the left baseline.
Well, I'm sure Chase Dillon is a pretty good golfer as well.
He played really, really well. That whole group played really well, but the fun part of that deal was to see how they all got along very well playing the game. But that was also the day that Mason Alberg shot 3 under par to win the regional championship. And he was amazing that day, the sharpshooter. He and many other alums back here tonight watching their former Tiger teammates play. Here's Fritz with a drive down the left side. He's going to be fouled. 2 free throws coming. TJ Fritz, of course, a Riley County Falcon up until this year. They transferred, and he has been a huge plus for the Wamego Red Raiders. Very talented left-handed player, scoring 16-plus a game, and he knocks down the first free throw.
A good athletic gene for TJ.
Absolutely. His mom, Susie Weimers Fritz, of course, the head coach at K-State volleyball, grew up here. She played for her dad in football, Flip, so with her brother, one of them, Dave and John, both big standouts for Clay Center, and on to go play at the collegiate level as well. 8-3 here. Clay Center again with the basketball, down by 5. Seabold kicks it out deep for Last. Atkinson Inniking back in, also Dylan Swihart, who had a huge game Tuesday at Riley County. Oh, what a feed! Wow. Atkinson Inniking to Connor Last, in for 2.
There's 2 guys that have played together for a while.
8-5, Clay Center within 3. Great feed on the give and go. Last the pass, and they're right back from Ant, and Boomer knocks it in. Here's a drive by Dillon. Ball stripped away for a moment, taken away by Gavin Seabold. Clay Center has it back. Ant down the court with the dribble left side. Hesitation move. Now gets below the bucket. Reverse lay-in. They call him out of bounds. his left foot just stepped out of bounds as he was making that move below the bucket.
He is fun to watch. Phenomenal athlete, without a doubt.
8-5 ball game. Clay Center trails by 3. Dillon will walk it up. Clay Center man-to-man. Right side wing and deep. Jason Ebert to the elbow right with the dribble. Backs out for the left-handed 3. It rimmed in, rimmed out. Rebound to Swihart. And he's going to be fouled on the board. Fritz and Keller both in the area. We'll see who it goes against. It will be possession to Clay Center, obviously, the foul on Wamego.
On Fritz, his first.
So the first foul on Fritz and the second on the Red Raiders. 4.5 to work. Clay Center with the basketball, down by 3. Opening quarter action. Ant to the front court. Dribble drives all the way to the paint, off glass, and it ripped out on him. But Wamego unable to clear the board, out of bounds to the Tigers on the baseline.
I'm just really not sure how that didn't go down.
Siebold kept it alive on the offensive board, and then Wamego trying to gather it, lost it out of bounds. Dawson Del Forge checking in at that last break for the Red Raiders. Big boy inside. And now we've got a foul away from the basketball on the inbound.
No, that's on.
They're going to call this against Connor Last, maybe?
Last. I missed it.
Legal screen somewhere away from the basketball, not where we were looking.
I thought that was on Justin Ebert, but that was away from that play.
4:18 to work. Ant tips the basketball away from Dillon, who picks it back up and then hands it off to Colt York. Now it's taken away inside by Connor Last, and he's fouled by Del Ford. So Clay Center gets it back. Both teams a little handsy here early, and the officials cleaning that up very quickly. Clay Center down by 3, midway point first quarter. Dylan Swihart brings it across, guarded by Dillon. Picks up his dribble, now needs some help. And it is a foul on the sideline against Dillon of Wamego. So a basketball out of bounds right in front of the Tiger ugly sweater student section. And Connor Last will inbound it. Connor to the corner for Rosen. Now he's fouled immediately. That is going to be the 15th foul on Wamego. This is on Colt York.
That's exactly how the girls' game started in that first period. And I almost think the officials just trying to get control, letting both teams know what's going to happen here.
Well, I think the big thing is, from just here looking, is they're not going to let you reach and hold.
Right.
And if you clean that up, they'll let you be physical. But they called it pretty quickly. Here's Ant backing his way to the lane. Little baby hook on the baseline. Drops in there. Atkinson, King's first point. It's 8-7. Clay Center trails by 1. Dillon into the front court. Off the screen from Fritz. Outside it comes to Justin Ebert. Now wing right Fritz, and it's taken away by Ant. Foul is going to be called on the reach as TJ Fritz was taking it toward the paint. And again, the reach-in called against, this time, the Tigers. 8-7 ball game. Tigers down by 1. That foul on Anthony is first. Corner right, Fritz turns, squares, 3 ball up and down. Quick shot from the corner right. TJ Fritz has 4. They're trailed by that number, 11-7.
A tough shot.
Catch, plant, and shoot, and that's a 3-pointer that he drills in the right corner. Atkinson King around right to Rosenau, now to Connor Last. To Rosenau, an answer for 3. Yes! Rosenau has 6 early, and Clay Center's right back within 1. 3 minutes remains, opening quarter. Chase Dillon to Fritz, left wing deep. Out top, Ebert has it. Now right side wing, Dillon attacks the lane, hangs in the air, an offensive charge. Rosenau triggers a 3-on-1 end, draws the charge on the other. And the Tigers get it back down by just 1. Foul on Dillon, his second. And the 5'11 senior will come to the sideline with 2 early fouls here in the opening quarter. 11-10, Clay Center trails by 1. Rosenau, big bucket, and then the draw of the charge comes out. Nate Libby is back in. Swihart, Siebold, Atkinson, and King last on the court as well. Swihart with the dribble. Works it to the corner left. Now off to Atkinson and King, left wing and deep. 2:40 left. Ant starts to drive it in the corner is Swihart. Back outside, Libby. Thought about a 3, doesn't take it. Now Siebold against Delford. Stops. Backdoor look. He was trying to go to Connor Last, and Delford takes it away. Now up the floor comes to Ebert. To the corner right is York. Lob it in low, Delford. Ball stripped away by Atkinson and King. Delford gets it back, though, and drops it in. His first point. Then Clay Center down by 3, 13-10. Down court quickly. Atkinson and King to Siebold. He's fouled. Gavin Siebold will shoot 2. Good speed from Ant on a cutting Gavin Siebold, and Siebold will be at the stripe for 2 free throws. Gavin was 3 of 4 in the overtime sessions on Tuesday at Riley County from the free throw stripe, and they were big for the Tigers at the time.
I'm not sure you're going to find a calmer guy on the floor than Gavin Siebold.
The ball hawk goes hard, and you don't even know it half the time.
Sometimes during football, I want to take his blood pressure. Sure, he's still with it.
First free throw missed. There's a foul on Delport, his second. Siebold missed the first of 2 free throws, but has one more coming with the Tigers trailing here by a triple, 13-10. 2:09 left in this opening quarter. Second free throw, good for Siebold. Gavin will come out. Evan Rosenau back in. Wamego's possession, Jason Ebert into Colton York, who will bring it down the floor. Then you have Matt Keller along with Blake Area on the court, and T.J. Fritz for Wamego. Out top, Ebert. Right side wing is York. Rosenau on him. Fritz hit a 3 earlier. Triggers again. This one's short. Long rebound. Tracked down by Evan Rosenau. Tried to throw it off a defender. It goes to Nate Libby, and Tigers out on the move. Here's Atkinson Inniking. Hangs in the air. The lay-in no. Gets his own board. Back up to the left. Can't get it down. And the rebound away to Wamego. 1:37 to work. Right corner it goes. Fritz fakes on the 3. This time drives it. Hangs in the air. Blocked by Ant and picked up by Atkinson Inniking. Libby the other direction. Toward the paint. Hangs in the air. Foul before the shot. This will be a 1-1 chance, though, for Nate the Great Libby. The Tigers start to get a little flow to this game, it feels like.
Game to follow right now.
Up and down game, that's for sure.
It is.
Athletes on both sides flying around. This foul on Area, that's going to be his second. So Chase Dillon, 2 fouls. Blake Area with 2 fouls for Wamego. At the line, Nate Libby with a chance at a 1-1. 13-11. Tigers down by a bucket. First free throw is strong. Back iron. Bounces around. Picked up by Fritz. And then Libby trying to get in on the defensive side. And bumps chest with Fritz and called for the blocking foul. 13-11. 1:25 remains opening period. As Wamego brings it the other direction. And just into the game is Ty Cooper, 5'11" junior for the Red Raiders. Cooper, top of the key. Area for 3 at the point, and he knocks it down. Three-pointer at the point by Blake Area, and now it's 16-11, Clay Center down by 5. Coach Troy Hemphill on the sideline applauding his defense. Nate Libby, though, breaks it down with a dribble drive, and he's headed back to the free throw line. So it's a 1-1 chance again. That is the 9th team foul, I should say, against Wamego. First quarter still.
14 fouls in the first quarter, and it is very similar to the way the girls' game started out.
Yeah, I agree. So Nate Libby at the stripe missed on the front end of a 1-1 earlier. Buries this one, and he'll get a second free throw coming. The Tigers trailing by 4, 16-12. Wamego by 4. Libby to cut into that lead and does so. He's 2 of 3 now at the stripe, his first points this evening. In the corner area, hit the 3 earlier, back outside to Cooper, around to Fritz. T.J. Fritz will penetrate, pulls the trigger just outside the lane. Quick stop, blows up, banks it in off the glass. He now has 6. 18-13. Libby linked to the floor, wanting contact, didn't get it. Long down court pass, Jason Ebert. Fritz in transition for 3. Yeah. T.J. Fritz starting to feel it right now, and it is an 8-point, 21-13 lead for Wamego as we near the end of the first period.
That was from way, way out.
9 points now for Fritz, the junior, at 6'1". The Tigers will hold for a final shot. Anthony Atkinson Inniking looks at the clock, sees 12. They'll put a play in motion. Now down to 7, 6. Anthony turns the corner, pulls a 15-footer, leaner, no good, and the rebound off to Wamego. Wamego leads it by 8. We're headed to quarter 2. It's 21-13 when we come back.
Don't have time to stop by a bank to open an account? No problem. With United Bank and Trust, we make it easy by bringing our bank to you. Whether you're at home, at work, or anywhere you have access to a computer, simply go to ubankonline.com FDIC.
Crop Production Service is constantly looking for ways to help your bottom line grow. And with the Loveland products available, you'll get the results you want. From seed treatment and plant nutrition to fertilizer and crop protection, Crop Production Service offers top-of-the-line solutions to grow your crops, your bottom line, and your operation. Connect with your local CPS expert and experience the innovative products from Loveland. Crop Production Service, here to help you grow.
Late run to close down the opening quarter for Wamego. They lead it by 8, 21-13, led by 2 3-pointers from TJ Fritz, who has 9. Evan Rosenau with 6 points lead the way for Clay Center.
A pretty impressive start for Clay Center, but then Wamego just got the hot hand and a couple of threes and put them out in front by 8.
Tigers who open up with the basketball to begin the second period. Connor last free throw line, kick out to Rosenau. Right side wing, Lively. Nate puts the dribble down, works toward Swihart, now gives it to Rosenau left wing. Glass will cut through. Now right it goes to Lively. Nate, dribble penetrates. Kick out for Atkinson Inniking. He'll take it to the paint. Puts it up off Glass. No, tipped up by Last. He's fouled. 2 free throws coming for Boomer as Connor Last went up strong. Smartly put it off the window on the tip-in try while he was getting the contact.
Yeah, good job by Connor to follow up that shot from Anthony, and pretty well defended shot from Anthony Atkinson Inniking, which I'm sure Wamego is very ready for the Ant-Man.
You know that. Clay Center Tiger wrestlers have beat Clearwater, so that's 8 straight duels they've won. They will wrestle Burlington in the championship of the Marion Duel. So great stuff for the Tigers.
Pretty impressive day for the Tiger wrestlers.
4 wins today, and now Connor Last knocks in the second of 2 free throws. He has 3 points in the game. The Tigers here trailing by 7, 21-14. Chase Dillon in the front court, works it right. Now back outside, Fritz has hit 2 threes already, his third of the game. He is feeling it right now. He has 12, half of the Red Raider points. Tigers down by 10, 24-14. Right side deep is Swihart. Swihart, top of the key between the rings. It goes to Rosenau. Now right on the wing is Last to Nate Lively. Nate back outside. Last will dribble attack. Kick it outside. Lively. Free ball to answer. Short. Rebound, though. Connor Last can't get it down. Gets his own rebound again and drops this one in. Connor Last has 5. And now a near steal by Nate Lively as Wamego was inbounding. That is just great fight by Connor Last down inside. Not be denied. 24-16. Tigers trail by 8. The stick back, though, by Last gets them back in single digits. Chase Dillon down the floor. Left on the wing deep. TJ Fritz dribble penetrates. Cut off, kicks it back outside. Matt Keller for 3. This one's short, gets his own long rebound. The runner in the paint now, and Brigham Glaves clears it away for the Tigers. Clay Center back with it, down by a 24-16 margin. Rosenau to Atkinson Inniking. He'll pull a quick jumper off Glass and down. The soft touch off the window by Ant. He has 4, and it's a 6-point ball game. Dillon down court to the corner. Justin Ebert, I should say. He will back it out. 24-18, Wamego by 6. Chase Dillon to the baseline left. There's a drive inside. Ebert to Ebert. Jason Ebert does get the roll. It was kind of a shot with Ant in the area that he was cautiously putting up around the rim, but he got a friendly roll.
Well, and Ant was out of position and knew it, and smartly just held back.
Here's Glaves off to Atkinson and Inniking. Backing his way in now, the follow-away at the free throw line, and he drops this one home. Ant's starting to feel it a bit now. 26-20, he has 6. Here's Chase Dillon the other direction, all the way to the lane. He's fouled on the way in there. It's either a bump on Nate on the hip or the reach-in on Connor Last. Could have gone either way. And they will call this on Nate Lively. Dillon got to the paint, and Nate didn't really have an angle, and so Dillon smartly made the contact happen, and it's going to be the 3rd foul on Nate Lively. Chase Dillon will shoot 2 at the stripe. First one misses for the 5'11 senior. First free throw attempt.
Tough to have Nate in foul trouble this early in the game.
It's 3 early with 5:35 still to go first half. So we have an update. Abilene leads Concordia at 29-17. That's a halftime boys score. Abilene over Concordia at 29-17. Dillon made the second of 2 free throws. Now the Tigers turned it over really unforced. Wamego has it back with a 7-point advantage. Drive by Dillon to the window. Up and good off glass. Dillon has 3. Now the Tigers trail by 9. Atkinson Inniking stops at the point. Keeps the dribble. Now backs it out. Double team off to Rosenau to the corner left for last. Connor to the lane. Brigham Glaze back outside. Ant for 3. No good. Rebound long. Comes away to Fritz. And the ball nearly taken away by Atkinson Inniking. Now it is by Glaze. Here's Last, down court, drives the paint, reverse lay-in is good. Boomer with the bucket has 7 early points. The Tigers trail by a 7-point margin. Here's Dillon, and we're going to reach in foul outside, I believe, on Atkinson Inniking. I think that's on Swihart. And it is on Dylan Swihart. Good call, Flip. And that'll be a 1-and-1 chance here for Chase Dillon.
Well, what a move by Connor Last on that.
Yeah. They had Ant running with him on the wing coming toward the block, and the defender, I think, knew that and kind of shaded that way, and Connor just used it to his advantage with reverse lane with the right hand.
Yeah, you're exactly right.
Jake Ferguson in for the Tigers. Dillon made the first, misses on the second for Wamego, and Atkinson Inniking will bring it himself up the floor. 4.5 to work first half. Tigers down by 7, but with the basketball. Corner left, it goes to Rosenau. Evan gets a screen from Glaze. Now back in the corner for Brigham. Last trying to post it inside against Fritz. They lob it to him below the bucket. Outside Rosenau for his second 3, just short. There's Last out of the board. This time, no fouling. Going over the top to come up with the offensive rebound.
Yeah, probably a pretty decent call.
Fritz had good position inside, and Last went up over the top.
Connor did not.
His second foul. 29-22. Wamego brings Blake Area back into the game. TJ Fritz will be at the stripe for the Red Raiders with a 1-and-1 chance. He has 12 early points, including 3 3-point shots down. Junior's free throws up and good. He has knocked in 2 of 3 from the stripe. 8-point Red Raider lead here in the Den. Tigers with 4:21 remaining first half. Lady Tigers did win earlier, finally pulling away 63-41. Free throw misses here. Jake Ferguson with the board. Jake will bring it up himself. Right side wing is Glaze. Brigham looks high post to Gavin Siebold is back in. They get it to him. Back to the bucket. Now Glaze fakes the 3 to Ferguson on the right wing. Corner right is Rosenau. Back outside Siebold. Gavin will dribble drive. Now kicks to the top. Rosenau with Fritz in his face. Left it goes to Glaze. And trying to post it down inside. Rosenau right wing and deep. Now Atkinson Inniking, dribble drive, right baseline. No, instead pulls a jumper for 15. No, rebound, tipped around, and finally out of bounds to Wamego. So the Red Raiders will get possession back. Justin Ebert had gone to the ground. Chase Dillon was trying to help him up, and it looked like a breakdance routine there for a while. Justin Ebert just kept spinning around each time he tried to pull him to his feet.
But Chase Dillon can't lift Ebert, I can tell you that right now.
Not enough girth to get that done.
No.
30-22, Wamego leads it by 8. They have the basketball back. Dillon right wing with it. Little hesitation move. Ferguson keeps him away. TJ Fritz fakes the 3. Now steps in the lane. Wild shot, no good. Out of bounds to play center. 30-22. Basketball goes back to the Tigers. 3:28 remains first half. Gavin Siebold into Brigham Glaze. Tigers on the court. Glaze and Siebold as mentioned. Evan Rosenau, Anthony Atkinson Inniking, and Jake Ferguson. Glaze looks right. Now gives it off deep right side to Evan Rosenau. Evan puts the dribble down against Dillon. Back outside Siebold. Now to Rosenau. Cutting through the paint. They had a good setup for Ant, and the pass just a bit overthrown. Now the Tigers back defensively as Wamego looking to push it. Reverse laying up and grip by Jason Ebert. He has 6. Play center falls behind by 10 for the first time in the game. 32-22. Atkinson Inniking brings it down in a corner to Rosenau. Around left Ferguson. Jake now looking out top. Ball nearly taken away loose. Batted to the baseline and out of bounds. It will go back to play center. Ebert's the last to touch it. He and Atkinson Inniking both battling for it. Blake Area back in for Wamego. 2:40 left first half. Tigers down here, 32-22. Atkinson Inniking will bring it across. Ant works it right, now kicks it left toward Jake Ferguson, still near the point, to the post for Seabold. Back outside Glaves, off to Rosenau. Ant has it right side, double team coming. Now the cut outside to the Glaves, three-point attempt on its way, just rimming off. Rebound and a foul on Atkinson Inniking will be his third. Correction, his second. Trying to go for the offensive board and calls for the foul of the bunch. 32-22. At the free throw line on the other end will be Wamego for a chance to shoot, I believe, the final 1-1 of this first half. Both teams will be in the double bonus from here on out. Chase Dillon at the line. He's 1 of 3 at the stripe and makes this one fall in. So 2 of 4. He has 4 points, and Wamego now a 33-22 lead. Tigers were down 21-13 at the end of one quarter. Now they miss free throw, but it's run down by the Red Raiders. They've got a new possession.
Off the front of the rim and gave it an awkward bounce.
Logan Evers came up with the board and had a drive inside by Dillon. Now the Tigers have fallen behind by 13, 35-22. Ferguson, high post, back outside. Ant wants the three. It's strong. Long rebound comes away to Evers. Chase Dillon up the left side. Pass across, area for three. Strong. Rebound weak side. Evers back up and good. And Wamego's starting to roll now, and Coach Drew Groover needs a timeout. A minute 42 to work first half. Tigers trailing 37-22 when we come back.
Gift cards from Ray's Apple Market are perfect for anyone on your Christmas list. From babysitters and teachers to co-workers, neighbors, and family members, everyone can use a gift card to purchase groceries, hot meals to go, or snacks for a road trip. So stuff a gift card in their stocking, attach it to a fruit basket, or mail it with your Christmas cards. They'll be surprised to get something extra that can be used year-round. Gift cards are available in any amount from Ray's Apple Market.
Sure, it's the season of peace on Earth. But sometimes it seems like you're cooking for every person on Earth. Parties, dinners, potlucks, it doesn't stop. Subway Catering is the miracle your holiday season needs. Order online and get sandwich platters, cookie trays, or even giant subs ready when you need them. Get Subway Catering and get time to enjoy the holidays, not spend them in the kitchen. Please allow 24 hours notice for giant sub orders.
Place hitter Tigers down 37-22 and a good timeout nearing halftime, but minute 42 to go, and all of a sudden things are starting to reel in a bad direction.
Oh, just have gone cold. 1 of 9 from three-point range right now for the Tigers. Wamego is 4 of 8.
Tigers do have the basketball. And with it, Brigham Glaves gets the inbounds and gives it off to Brayton Williams. He now hands it to Atkinson and King. Rosenau and Seabold also on the floor for the Tigers. Minute 30 to work. First half, Tigers down by 15. Williams to Atkinson and King. Works it right side. Now backing his way in. Double team over the top. He'll fall away with the jumper from 15 and drop it in. He's got 8. 37-24. Those Tigers down by 13. Area the drive. Lost his footing. Then able to get back up. Keep the dribble. Now the ball tipped away for a moment, loose on the ground, out of bounds off of Wamego. Place it and gets it back, down by 13. Brace Williams will inbound. Glaves, Rosenau, Atkinson, Inniking, and Seabold down the court as Wamego now putting some full court pressure on. TJ Fritz checking back in for the Red Raiders. He has 15 first half points already. Williams down court to Atkinson and Inniking, who will walk it across. 1 minute left here in the first half. Play center down by 13. Atkinson and Inniking outside to Williams. Out top it comes to Evan Rosenau. Right side wing is Brigham Glaze. Works it right, now stops, needs some help. Does get rid of it to Anthony. 45 now to work. First half, he hands it off to Brayton Williams. Williams, couple of dribbles. Works it right, back out deep for Rosenau. Now to Anthony, towards the lane, all the way to the glass, pulls up and knocks it down. He's got 10. Tigers within 11. They fell behind by 15. Next little run here before the half. Justin Ebert to TJ Fritz, who's hit 3 3-pointers, passes it up here and goes left and deep to Jackson Jan. Williams on in. Now out deep to Jason Ebert. 15 to work. Tigers trail by 11. Wamego with the basketball. Down to 11. Anthony to steal. Now taken back away by Jason Ebert. And then he steps out of bounds right in front of the Tigers student section. So the Tigers will have it. 6.7 seconds remaining first half. Down by 11. A bucket here would go a long way to some momentum going to halftime. They need to get it in somewhere, though. He's got a move. 5 count is on. They get it to Glade. Here's 5 seconds. Brigham. And a traveling violation called against the Tigers, and they'll turn it back over. 3.8 seconds, and so turnover meets turnover, and it's Wamego's possession. In the backcourt, they'll inbound. Tigers trying to make him take some time to get down the floor. Justin Ebert. They will get a 3 off. It will not be good. We are headed to halftime. The Tigers trailing Wamego 37-26 at the halftime break.
From the leader in irrigation technology, Valley brings you the smartest pivot controls available with the new Icon series of smart panels. The Icon family has a solution for every need. Whether you're buying a new pivot, upgrading your existing panel, or changing over from another brand, you have the advantage of operating an intuitive, full-color touchscreen interface with a simplicity you can only find in Icon. Smart panels made easy.
See Republican Valley Irrigation or call 632-5588.
The holidays can be busy with family activities and gift giving. If you're adding more electronic devices to your home this Christmas season, you may need to upgrade your internet speed. Remember, the more devices in your home, the higher speeds need to be. And if you sign up for Blue Valley Telecommunications Internet or upgrade your current speed, you can get a free Amazon Echo to help make your life easier. Just be sure to mention promo code ECHO17. Terms and conditions apply. Give us a call or visit our website for more details. Merry Christmas from your friends at Blue Valley Telecommunications.
Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement in Concordia reminds you that brutal winter days will soon be here. You're almost out of time to have your roof replaced before the cold weather season arrives. Roof work must be completed with daytime temperatures of at least 45 degrees in order to avoid long-term problems with adhesiveness. Learn more at GeislerRoofing.com.
This is Dallas Hasselman, and Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement has you covered with more than 38 years experience.
Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement. We've got you covered.
Central Valley Ag has the privilege of serving many great ag producers. Families in it for the long haul, like Craig and Jan Frenz in Fullerton.
As young as I can remember, I always wanted to be in this occupation, and I've been fortunate to do that.
The Frenzes and Central Valley Ag have a relationship that's been developing for over 30 years.
It comes down to a trust and relationships.
Great committed ag producers like Craig and Jan Frenz in Fullerton, and the entire staff of Central Valley Ag, building agriculture together.
37-26 ball game here at the half. It is a 11-point lead for the Wamego Red Raiders. Clay Center trailed 21-13 after one quarter, so really 11 points down. Doesn't seem like they lost much, but in the second period, I had a feeling Wamego was almost going to run away with some things. They got it by 15, and the Tigers kind of dug their heels in a little bit.
Yeah, they did, and, just some maybe bad decisions on some shot taking for the Tigers. They're not terrible. They're not well, they're terrible from three-point range right now, 1 of 9. But, from the field, I've got them at 8 of 18. But, a lot of those were maybe ill-advised shots, put up in a hurry, just, take a little bit of time and take Wamego out of their game. On the other end, Wamego, 4 of 9 from 3. They were 4 of 8 and then bombed that one right before half. So they're hitting about 50%. They're 10 of 14 from the field. Wow. They're getting some good looks in there and very, very patient. They work the ball well and, they take good shots. And that's, I think, the difference in the game right now. They're just down by 11, and that's not bad when you sit here and think about how that game was going. It feels like the Tigers should be down by about 20.
Yeah, it has that feel to it, I agree. Down by 11, 37-26. We'll look at first half scoring. Stay with us. Tiger halftime will continue in just a moment.
Hi, this is Maribeth Connor from the Citizens National Bank. Don't fall victim to the fraud that is happening all around. It may come in the form of an email, a phone call, or something received in the mail. Remember, if you're ever contacted and asked to send money or to give your personal information, do not do it. If you have concerns about something you have received, bring it in and we'll take a look at it with you or contact the authorities to alert them as to what has taken place. Your safety is very important to us. The Citizens National Bank, Downtown Clay Center, member FDIC.
The success of local businesses would not be possible without your patronage. I'm Mike Flourish of Ray's Apple Market, and we thank you for your support for shopping small and shopping local. When you keep it local, you help reinforce a strong local economy, and our community thrives because of it. May it continue throughout the year. We appreciate your business and wish you a blessed Christmas season. Ray's Apple Market is open Christmas Eve till 5 p.m. and closed Christmas Day.
Hey, Todd here from Wallace Tree Value, and I noticed that this advertising stuff really works. Last month, we advertised great deals on appliances, and it worked so well I had to reorder not one time, not 2 or 3, but 4 appliance orders have now come in. We've got new Speed Queen washers and dryers, scratch and dent models from Whirlpool and General Electric, and new units from GE as well. Stop in and see the incredible deals on your next appliance at Wallace Tree Value in beautiful downtown Clay Center, open 7 days a week for you.
Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Center has the best therapy team in Central Kansas. With over 105 total years of physical therapy experience and 4 doctorates of physical therapy, they're sure to get you back in the game in no time. Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Therapy specialties include amputee and prosthetic therapy, dry needling, pediatric therapy, and joint replacement therapy. With a focus on patient care and individualized treatment, your physical therapy experience will be a positive one. Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Center of Manhattan. The greatest comebacks begin here.
37-26 ball game. Clay Center Tigers down by 11. The scoring leaders from the first half. TJ Fritz leads all scorers. The junior for Wamego with 3 first-half three-pointers. He would also knock in 2 for 3 at the free throw stripe with 1 more 2-point field goals. 13 points at the half for TJ Fritz. They also have 6 points from Chase Dillon, a 3-pointer from Blake Area. Jason Ebert has 8. Justin Ebert with 4, and Dawson Belfort has 2 for Wamego. For the Clay Center Tigers, Anthony Atkinson indicating with 10 first-half points, all 2-point field goals. It is 7 points for Connor Last. He knocked down 3 field goals, 1 of 2 at the stripe. Evan Rosenau, the lone 3-point shot made for the Tigers. He has 6 points, 2 for Nate Libby, and 1 free throw in for Gavin Siebold thus far. The Tigers again trailing 37-26. The last of the notes we had from Marion, the wrestling duels for the Clay Center Tigers. They had won their pool with the wins coming over West Elk, Rock Creek, and Marion. They beat Clearwater in the championship bracket, and they will be facing Burlington for the championship in Marion at that duels tournament. So the Tiger wrestlers on a real roll right now. Here the Tigers trailing 37-26 at the break. A couple of scores to pass along from the NCKL anyway. I do know that Marysville, Chapman were tied 23-23 into 3 quarters. So Marysville, obviously, state-ranked, defending 3A state champions. They were tied with Chapman going to the 4th. At the half, it was Abilene over Concordia in a 29-17 ball game. I also know the Valley Heights Lady Mustangs did win over Lynn girls basketball tonight, 55-34. Here, 37-26. We're at the halftime break. Stay with us. We'll continue with more halftime in just a moment.
Take action now for a successful crop next year. At Wilbur Ellis and Reed Seed and Feed, we're ready to help you plan for next season's weed control, moisture conservation, and fertilizer needs. For your plan, we'll utilize soil testing and variable seeding rates to come up with site-specific fertilizer and seed systems. Now is a good time to establish your fertilizer and chemical program for productive crops in 2016. Wilbur Ellis and Reed Seed and Feed. We offer customized solutions to help your crop thrive.
In this risky market, does your farm have the protection it needs? Farmers Union Insurance is committed to providing our farm families with complete insurance solutions for every operation, large or small. We have products to cover everything from crops to combines, homes to barns, autos to auto steer and your tractors. Our products will help manage your risk and keep you protected from the unknown. Give me, Jim Gearhan, a call at 632-3264 or stop by our office at 426 Lincoln Avenue in downtown Clay Center. We are proud to support the Tiger Athletics.
Thoughtful and practical. A durable medical item for someone who needs a little help with daily chores is one that will be appreciated for years to come. Patterson Health Mart Pharmacy has a variety of health aids, lift chairs, and accessories for comfort and safety in the tub. You'll also find creamy, delicious homemade fudge, beautiful jewelry, photo frames, and scented candles that make great gifts. Shop for family, friends, or yourself at Patterson Health Mart Pharmacy and Radio Shack, downtown Clay Center.
At United Bank and Trust, we get it. Bank hours don't always fit into your schedule. With the United Bank and Trust mobile banking app, you can bank anytime, anywhere. At home, at work, or anywhere in between. You can perform convenient and secure transactions like mobile check deposit, transfer money between accounts, or see your balance instantly. Find it by searching for United Bank and Trust mobile app in your app store. Mobile banking with United Bank and Trust. It's banking for your way of life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back once again in the den. It is the Clay Center Tigers down 37-26. Earlier, the Lady Tigers went to 4-1 of the season, 63-41. They beat Wamego in a game that was much closer than that through a half, and then they finally were able to just kind of stretch the thing out and have a comfortable lead going down the home stretch. Tomorrow on KCLY, Kansas City Chiefs football, and it is a rather large game at one Arrowhead Drive. Flip. Chargers come in. Both teams 7-6.
Shouldn't be, but it is. It is a big game, and I'm really glad this is at Arrowhead and not in LA.
Yeah. Big win last week to kind of right the ship a bit against the Raiders and at least get that done. And now the Chargers come in. Pregame will be at 6. They kick off near 7:30 tomorrow night against the Chargers. 37-26 here. Just about ready for the second half. K-State basketball does play tomorrow night, but we're going to carry the Chiefs. They're making a playoff push, and we'll have the Cats back on the air next week. And one more game for the 2017 portion of the season for Tiger basketball. They go to Concordia on Tuesday. Tigers set to work. It'll be Anthony Atkinson, Inniking, Gavin Seabold, Evan Rosenau, Nate Livey, and Brigham Blaves on the court right now.
Nate with 3 fouls.
Yes, and had to sit quite a bit of that second quarter when they stretched it to 15.
Yeah, he did.
But he is back out there to start with the 3 fouls. Both teams have some situations with 2 fouls on a few guys that they'll probably keep an eye on as we get the second half underway. Wamego will have the basketball to begin. They have Matt Keller, Chase Dillon, Jason and Justin Ebert, and T.J. Fritz on the floor. Chase Dillon will walk it across the midcourt line. Wamego's opening possession, second half. Tigers down by 11. Fritz, three-pointer. He hit 3 in the first half, missing here. Rebound battle for, picked up by the Red Raiders. Now a block shot and then out of bounds off Wamego. Atkinson Inniking the swat, and it went off of the Red Raiders and out of bounds.
He went up, and that was an athletic move just to keep from going into the body of Ebert. Nice play by the Ant-Man.
37-26. Tigers deny on the opening possession. So it will be Clay Center back with the possession, down by 11. See if they get it to single digits on this first try with the basketball. Evan Rosenau to the glass. Blocked out of bounds. It will stay with the Tigers, though, on the baseline. The give from Ant. Evan had one on a ball-faking drive in the first half on that left side. This time had it swatted out of bounds. Livey in the corner left, outside the glaive. Brigham to Evan Rosenau. Now deep to Gavin Seabold. Right it goes to Livey. Livey around to the top of the key between the circles for Glaves. Now Rosenau. Livey holds outside, now backs it out. Crossover move to the baseline, stops. Glaves out top, takes 3. Now puts it to the floor. Drives, stops, turns, hands it off to Livey. He'll take it through a crowd. Can't get the shot. Rebound tipped around and then picked up by T.J. Fritz. Wamego back with possession. Just a minute in to the second half. Wamego leads it by 11. Battle for the loose ball inside over this shot. Rebound picked up by Nate Livey. A real scrum in the paint. Livey ends up coming away with it and then trying to kick it out to Evan Rosenau. The basketball goes out of bounds. So the turnover right back to Wamego after a couple of stops here early for the Tiger defense, unable to cash in on the offensive end.
Yeah, that's the thing. You got to cash in on those when Wamego's giving you those kind of opportunities.
Chase Dillon back the other direction. Stops outside. Pulls a quick trigger 2-pointer, no good. Atkinson Inniking with the rebound. Ant will bring it across. Stops at the point. Left side wing Rosen. Now looks at a 3. Didn't want it. Back outside to Livey. Now deeper to the point. It comes to Glaves. Free throw line. Ant pulls the trigger for 2. Yes, she's got a dozen. And the Tigers are back within single digits now, 37-28. Wamego walks it across. Chase Dillon with Glaves out on him. Give it off to Matt Keller. Rosenau has that assignment. Now looking to go inside, not there. Fritz, left wing deep. It comes to Jason Ebert. Back outside, it comes now to Chase Dillon. He'll attack the lane. Kick out to Justin Ebert. Crossover move. Back to Dillon in the corner left beyond the arc with Glaves on him. 5:45 left, third quarter. Tigers defensively. Tipped, taken by Rosenau. Atkinson indicating the other direction. Ant will pull up off glass. No. Rebound pulled away inside by Justin Ebert. Wamego back to the direction. Chase Dillon. Crossover. Gets inside the lane. Has a lay-in and good. Dillon now with 8. And the Tigers back down by 11, 39-28. Here's Rosenau left wing. At the point, it goes to Glaves. Hand off to Glaves from Ant. He'll pull the trigger for a 2. No, rebound weak side. Chase Dillon. Wamego on the move. Dillon spins in the lane, out of control. No good on the shot. Almost got it to roll in. And now a reach-in foul on Justin Ebert after the rebound was hauled in by Gavin Siebold.
Really sloppy start for both teams.
And yeah, man, a ragtag pickup ball is what it looks like.
It does. Kind of fun to watch.
39-28, unless you're a coach.
Yeah.
11-point Wamego lead. 5:03 left, third quarter. Tigers do get the basketball back. Atkinson and King will bring it up. He has Jason Ebert on him. Now to Nate Libby, who has TJ Fritz guarding him. Wamego in the man-to-man. Libby right wing. High post, Connor Last. Backdoor look. Here's Atkinson and King. Blocking foul. Chance at open arm. Great feed from Boomer to the Ant-Man. The foul on Justin Ebert. And a chance at a three-point play the old-fashioned way for the Ants.
What a look from Connor Last to Anthony Atkinson and King.
39-30. So the lead cuts to 9. And now at the stripe is Atkinson and King. His first free throw attempt of the evening. There haven't been many free throws on either side. The foul on Justin Ebert, his second. Dawson Delforge in. Jason Ebert comes out. Atkinson and King, the free throw is perfect. And he now has 15 points in a game, and the Tigers are right back within 8, 39-31. Chase Dillon off a screen from Fritz. Hands it off outside Justin Ebert. Back left Fritz. Dribble drives, cut off. Good job by Gavin Siebold. Ant going the other direction. Splits the defense through the middle. Can't get the shot. Tips the rebound, though. It's going to be tracked down by Siebold. Tigers have a new possession. In the corner right. Last wide open for 3. Strong. Rebound on the weak side comes away to Chase Dillon. Wamego back the other direction. 4:15 to work, third quarter. 39-31. Tigers trailing here by 8. Wamego the possession. Siebold trying to get around Delforge. And a foul is going to be called on the ground. First team foul on the Tigers. 2 in this half have been whistled against the Red Raiders.
There's some frustration going on the floor, too. I know you're seeing it, too.
Both ends.
Both ends. Both ends.
4:08 to work, third quarter. Substitution in for the Red Raiders. Blake Area onto the court. Matt Keller will come out.
And neither team playing their best basketball. They're going to get frustrated.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Area inbounds. Left wing. Fritz, free ball off the inbounds is short. Weak side rebound. Atkinson King yanks it away. Long down court pass for Nate Livey overthrown. And the basketball back again to Wamego. Chase Dillon. Connor Last chasing. Cut off. Now he goes left on the wing. Justin Ebert, three-pointer is strong. Rebound weak side. Foul called. TJ Fritz has the board. Livey or Atkinson King will be whistled.
Either Livey or Gavin Siebold, I think.
It is on Nate Livey. It's his fourth.
I think Anthony was enough away from that play. He was okay.
So Livey picks up his fourth foul with 3:50 still to go, third quarter. And he obviously has to come out of the game. Dylan Swihart is in. Dillon has it, corner right beyond the arc. Backs it out with a dribble. 3:44 to work. We're in the third. Tigers trailing 39-31. Good one going on here in the den as far as competitiveness. The play, as Flip has mentioned, has been a little sloppy on both sides, but if the Tigers can maybe take advantage of some rag-haggedness. Here's a Delforge inside, swatted out of bounds by Atkinson King. It will stay with the Red Raiders on the baseline.
So the guy can play up around the rafters.
He has 4 blocks coming in. There's 2 at least tonight. Pass comes in to Ebert outside. TJ Fritz has it. Backs it out against Connor Last. Right wing, now it's taken away by Atkinson, and he's taken back by Fritz. Ant just never had control after the steal, Arias three-pointer no good. Rebound last. Outlet pass. And going for the dunk down court. He is stopped with that, but he gets the lay-in. Chase Dillon, great catch-up speed, but Ant's still able to finish. And the Tigers are back within 6, 39-33 here in the Den. Stay with us. Tiger basketball will continue next.
Central Valley Ag has the privilege of serving many great ag producers. Families in it for the long haul, like Craig and Jan Frenzen of Fullerton.
As young as I can remember, I always wanted to be in this occupation, and I've been fortunate to do that.
The Frenzens and Central Valley Ag have a relationship that's been developing for over 30 years.
It comes down to a trust and relationships.
Great committed ag producers like Craig and Jan Frenzen of Fullerton and the entire staff of Central Valley Ag, building agriculture together.
Enjoy a jolly good internet upgrade and be prepared to handle your holiday visitors. You'll instantly be amazed at the difference it makes when you move up to faster speeds with Twin Valley Pulse. It's a sure way to make everybody smile. Choose the plan that will make you the merriest, 100 megabits per second for $59.95 a month, or the full gig for $99.95 a month. No phone line is required. Call Twin Valley at 800-515-3311 to sign up. Certain restrictions apply.
And just like that, Cliff, right back in this ballgame, 6-point contest.
Well, and I tell you, if the Tigers can get it cleaned up, they should be ahead in this contest right now.
Second half, good start. They've allowed one bucket, but they've been able to put 7 points of their own on the board and cut this lead down to 6. Here's Delforge inside. And the big guy at 6'4", wide body down low, made space, got the catch, the soft touch, drops it in. The lead is back to 8. Now near still by Fritz on the sideline. It's going to be off the Tigers, they say. Connor Last was the last to touch it.
I think that's right. Connor followed through, trying to backhand that thing back in. And
so possession goes back to the Red Raiders. The Tigers with 2:38 to work third quarter, now down 41-33. Wamego brings it up the court. Chase Dillon, the dribble. Right sideline with it against Atkinson Inicky. They've been going to the post with Delforge down low. Siebold trying to put body on him to keep him out. They go again. Delforge across paint. Picks up. No, it's going to be Atkinson Inicky coming up with it as Justin Ebert tried to pick it up. Now Last in the corner, and it was run out of bounds by the official. Not the official's fault, just a bad situation. He's part of the court. Connor saying, I could have had it, but you ran it out of bounds. But just tough luck.
No, it's the right call. I mean, that's tough.
2:10 to work here in the third. Right side and deep is Area. Near steal by Swihart. Out top, Atkinson Inicky nearly pokes it away. Now to the post. They get it inside Dillon. He'll take it up. Shot is off glass and good. Chase Dillon now with 10, and the Tigers trail by 10 after they had cut the lead down to 6 points. Ant brings it across. Out deep it comes to Gavin Siebold. 43-33. Siebold has used his dribble, needs help, gets it off to Atkinson Inicky. He has Justin Ebert on him. Man-to-man by Wamego again. A staple of Coach Troy Hempel's system with the Red Raiders. Here's Dylan Swihart. His handoff trying to go to Ant, going to be taken away by Ebert. Wamego has it back with a 10-point edge. And now a foul out top on Atkinson Inicky. Kind of a little touchy foul. Two guys Dillon with the dribble trying to go around. Ant was not reaching, but the bodies did bump. And the third foul on Anthony. Tough call. From the sideline, Wamego will inbound. Lob down low for T.J. Fritz. And he is fouled by Last, who thought he had a clean block. Instead, Fritz to the free throw line to shoot 2. Connor Last, his third, if not fourth foul, it is his third. And T.J. Fritz is at the free throw line. He had 13 first-half points. Yet to score here in the second, but does vary this free throw. 14 now for the game. And the Tigers have cut a halftime 11-point deficit to 6 points. Now back down by 11. 44-33.
Yeah, just unable to take advantage of some things Wamego was throwing their way, and that's what will happen.
And Fritz knocks down both of the free throws. He has 15 now. And the Tigers get it back, trailing by a dozen, 45-33. Minute 20 still to work. We're in third. Anthony brings it across the timeline. Out deep to Glaze, and a timeout taken by the Tigers sideline now. 30-second timeout. You're listening to Tiger Basketball on KCLY.
If your current crop needs 45 pounds of nitrogen, why would anyone apply 90 pounds per acre? That's the sound of profit being poured down the drain. When you Verimax your current crop, you know the right amount of nitrogen to apply at precisely the right time. Producers are reporting a 10 to 15 bushel per acre increase in yield when following the Verimax recommendation. To schedule your acres, visit VerimaxSystems.com and optimize the yield and profitability of every field on your farm.
45-33 ball game. Tigers down by a dozen here as we work our way toward the final stage of the third quarter. And time out there to just say, hey, guys, you cut this thing to 6. Let's get back on the horse again.
Well, it's a great timeout, yeah. I mean, get back in it.
Set play, Anthony Atkinson making off a feed from Brigham Glaves, and Ant now with 19, and the lead's back down to 10, 45-35. So set play off the timeout. They go high post to Glaves, who drops it off on a bounce pass on the money, and Anthony had a wide open lane. Here's Fritz on the other end. He'll be bumped outside. 5th team foul against the Tigers. No free throws. Basketball out of bounds to the Red Raiders. Wamego from their own baseline left of the window. The foul was called against. I'm not sure they flashed that again. Brigham Glaves, I think, but they haven't said how many fouls he has yet. Anyway, lob inside Delforge. Ball fake, steps up, blocked by Swihart, foul called. That'll put Dawson Delforge at the line. It was on Brigham Glaves his first. This foul on Swihart. And now Wamego will be in the bonus the rest of the way, and Delforge, big 6'4" senior, has 2 free throws coming. And the first one is good. He has 5 points in the ball game. Jake Ferguson had just come in. He'll come off. Atkinson Inniking is in. The foul on Swihart was his third. 53 to work in the third quarter. Delforge knocks down both of the free throws for the Red Raiders. Tigers down by a dozen. And outside deep Glade. Works off the screen from Rosenau. Back to Evan. Around left Swihart. Further left it goes to Atkinson Inniking. Anthony to the post. Seabold, and a reach-in foul called on Dawson Delforge down inside. Seabold posting, had a pretty good steal against a 6'4" senior, wide body, and Delforge reaches around and fouls. Coach Hemphill not happy.
That's about 6'4", 250.
And he will come out after picking up his third foul. Swihart the inbound for the Tigers. To the corner, Rosenau, 3 ball, just off the mark. Rebound, Seabold. Now to Glaves, free throw line jumper's good. Brigham Glaves drops it in. The Tigers down by 10. Wamego the basketball. Chase Dillon walks it across. 21 seconds remaining, third quarter. Dillon with the dribble as Wamego looks to go for a final shot. Ant will come out, at least make him handle the basketball. Now backs away with 10. Now starts toward the lane. Throws it out in the corner to Jason Ebert for 3. No. Rebound Blake. Outlet pass with 2. Ant at the buzzer trying to draw contact in the foul, and we'll head to the fourth quarter. Play Center down 10 when we come back. Tiger basketball on KCLY.
For any concrete project you need for a residential driveway, basement, patio, or curb, you can count on Midwest Products to handle it. At every level of the job, you'll find a dedicated, skilled crew prepared to deliver a professional job. With state-approved plants in Hanover, Clay Center, Lynn, and Washington, they can meet the needs of residential, commercial, or farm-related projects. For other ready-mix concrete work, give Midwest Products a call at 800-371-2252.
Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement in Concordia reminds you that brutal winter days will soon be here. You're almost out of time to have your roof replaced before the cold weather season arrives. Roof work must be completed with daytime temperatures of at least 45 degrees in order to avoid long-term problems with adhesiveness. Learn more at GeislerRoofing.com.
This is Dallas Hasselmack, and Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement has you covered with more than 38 years experience.
Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement. We've got you covered.
47-37, Tigers trail by 10 going to the final quarter, and they shaved 1 point off. They had it down to 6. Now they got to regroup again.
Yeah, they'll have to regroup and fight their way back in this, but Wamego will give them some opportunities to take advantage.
Atkinson Inniking backs it in. Rosenau, 3 ball, just off the mark. Rebound inside. pulled away by Justin Ebert.
Well, that's a look they wanted.
Absolutely, yeah, kick out, and he had a look off the inbounds, but Tigers unable to cash it in. Here's Jason Ebert, wraparound pass. Justin Ebert up and good. Now the Tigers down by 12. Just underway, fourth quarter, 49-37. Clay Center's possession. Atkinson Inniking drops one in. He's got 21 now. And the Tigers down by 10.
Nice spin move by Ant.
Down court, Wamego holds it outside off to T.J. Fritz. Now to Jason Ebert. And hand it off to Chase Dillon to run off it. Dillon, dribble drive, kick out, Ebert. Jason Ebert to Fritz, 3-ball, right wing. No, rebound off to Atkinson Inniking. A chance here for the Tigers to get it back down within single digit. Glaves to Ant. The dribble out top. Free throw line jumper is good. Atkinson Inniking now with 23 in the game. And the Tigers trail by just 8. Dillon down court. Chase backs it out. Head and shoulder fake. Dribble drive to the corner. Jason Ebert lobs it back outside. Keller has it. He will dribble drive. Tough shot. No. Rebound tipped by Rosenau. Picked up by Swihart. Great job by Evan Rosenau to keep it alive. And then Swihart able to bring it down. Now on the sideline, ball nearly taken away. Ant brings it back. Skip left. Rosenau. 3-ball. Strong. Swihart the rebound. To the corner. Glaves inside the post. Atkinson Inniking takes it up in a crowd. Wanting a foul. Didn't get it. The rebound off to Wamego. Good looks for the Tigers. Unable to cash one in that time. Chase Dillon, hesitation move. He is fouled on his way in. This will be the 4th on Connor Last. 2 free throws coming for Chase Dillon. Dillon with 10 points in the game. And we'll again have 2 free throws coming here.
Chase Dillon's a player that there's always one player that just drives you nuts on the opposing team, and Chase Dillon is it for Wamego.
Too quick. He's very, very quick, and he's real deceptive. And with the left hand, helps him
a lot. He can move. He can get some air under him, too.
Glaves out. Libby in for the Tigers, who trail now by 9 after the free throw hit by Dillon. And he gets them both. So the lead back to 10, 51-41. Wamego undefeated coming into the ball game. Tigers got their first win Tuesday at Riley County in quadruple overtime. Libby's been on the bench a long time with 4 fouls. Back in there now. Rosenau back outside to Libby. Thought about a long bomb. Instead, takes it left side. Now toward the paint. Wraparound pass. Rosenau to the lane. Here's Atkinson in the King. Bucket good. Chance at a 3-point play. 25 now for Ant. And this could cut the lead to 7 if he cashes the free throw in.
Well, again, a nice move by Ant inside.
And they set it up nicely with the corner pass coming from Rosenau after the wraparound pass on the dribble drive by Nate Libby. The lead is 8 for Wamego. 5:45 remains in the ball game. At the line, Atkinson Inniking. The free throw is no good. Rebound, Connor Last. Back up, misses. And then the rebound comes off to Ebert. Near steal by Swihart. Got a hand on it and knocks it out of bounds. It does stay with Wamego.
A lot of contact on Connor there.
No
yeah.
Wow. Big offensive board. Went back up strong. Did not get a call. 5.5 to work. Down court pass it comes for Wamego. Justin Ebert in the sideline left double team. Now stops. Has used his dribble up out deep. It comes near the timeline to Chase Dillon. Dillon double team with Ant out there. Now he'll get by him. Ball nearly taken away by Atkinson in the team. No look pass inside. Ebert. Bucket good. Justin Ebert has 8. The Tigers again down by 10.
Good look from Dillon to Ebert.
5:07 to work in the ball game. Tigers down just 10. Still time to go. Backdoor look, Siebel. Out to the corner. Rosenau, 3-ball. Strong. Last. Stick back short. Rebound. Atkinson Inniking. He is fouled on the floor. It's just the 5th team foul against the Red Raiders in the half, though, so no bonus yet. So it will be Clay Center's basketball on the baseline. Gavin Siebold will inbound. Rosenau, Last, Atkinson Inniking, and Swihart on the court. Gavin lobs it out deep for Ant. Just under 5 to work. Atkinson Inniking, and he is going to be fouled out deep by Dillon. 16 foul. And Clay Center will keep it again on the baseline. Now they're going to give it to him on the sideline, in fact. But the next foul will put them in the bonus. Nate Libby back in for the Tigers. Blake Area on for the Red Raiders.
This crew very similar. 2 games very similar.
So they haven't
a lot of calls. Yeah, no, a lot of calls in the first half, and now they've loosened up a little bit.
Both teams very similar.
And both teams have adjusted.
Libby way downtown for three, no good. Rebound comes off to Keller, and he's fouled by Swihart. And for Swihart, that'll be his fourth. And to the other end for free throws will go Wamego. 53-43. Red Raiders at the stripe. Matt Keller, 5'9" senior, yet to score in the game. This will be his first free throw attempt. 4:42 left. Tigers trail here by 10. Keller at the stripe. First free throw is strong. Rebound, tipped, picked up by Rosenau, now to Swihart. Down court looking for Atkinson anything, and it's going to be knocked and taken away by the Red Raiders.
Yeah, tough look for Swihart.
Chase Dillon to the front court with the basketball. And they're going to work a little clock now, and they're going to go into offense. Weave out top. Jason Ebert turns, goes strong, and then blocking foul on Nate Libby will be his fifth. That's it. So Nate's had a tough night tonight in foul trouble since the start. He will finish with 2. Charging or blocking foul will put Wamego at the free throw strike. So Libby out, Seabold in, also Glaves in, and Swihart comes to the sideline. 4:21 still remaining as Nate Libby fouls out of the game.
Well, he picked up 3 in, the first 2 in the first period, right? 3 at the start of the second.
4th, early third.
That's right.
Free throw misses, but it's rebounded by Arian. Wamego clears an offensive board and has a new possession, still up by 10 points. Here's a dribble drive by Dillon. Looks good look inside by Justin Ebert, who has 10 now. 55-43. Tigers down by 12. Atkinson in a game. Left baseline. Back out deep for Rosenau. Evans. Right side to Glaves. Brigham. Backdoor look. Trying to go to Ann in the back door. It's taken away by Wamego. Chase Dillon can walk it up. 3:47 to work. Coach Drew Gruber calling for his team to come out and pressure down by 12. Still with time to go. Dillon wants a 3 in the corner. No good. Rebound Connor Last. Connor racing the other way toward the paint. Steps over. Reverse lay-in is good. A chance at a 3-point play. Boomer, the second time we've seen that same similar reverse move.
Oh, that is a smooth play by Connor Last.
He now has 9 in the game. And a timeout by the Tigers sideline, trailing by 10, 3.5 to go. Time out of the court. You're listening to Tiger Basketball on 100.9.
TSI Kansas and Clay Center would like to take this opportunity to say thank you to all the farmers and truck drivers that chose our full-service diesel repair shop. We're glad to provide the necessary maintenance and repairs needed on your truck or trailer so that you can get the load where it needs to be safely and on time. We look forward to another wonderful year. Thank you for allowing us to be a part of your success. TSI Kansas and Clay Center. Give us a call at 785-632-5183 for all your diesel maintenance and repair needs.
55-45, Tigers down by 10. Connor Last a chance to cut it back to single digits after the big steal, coast-to-coast drive, and the reverse lay-in with the bump.
You know, we talked about that first half. It felt like the Tigers should be down by 20, and they weren't. Feels like they ought to be up by about 10 in this second half, and they just cannot cash in.
Big Ferguson's going to check in. They'll say he has to come in after the free throw shot. Maybe he's in for the free throw shooter, which is Connor Last.
That's possible.
And he converts the old-fashioned 3. Last now with 10 points. Rosenau will come out. Ferguson in. Tigers will go full court pressure, down by 9. Still 3:32 to go.
A long time left and just down by 9.
Area will inbound it from the baseline. Length of the floor to go. Chase Dillon. Atkinson in a king, shadowing him as he works his way toward the midcourt stripe and now brings it across. Right wing deep area. Back outside. Justin Ebert, left corner. Dillon wraps it around. Last almost had a beat on it. Couldn't quite get to the passing lane. Tigers down by 9. Wamego milking clock here. Here's Dillon. Chase Dillon left on the wing to area. Glaves out on him. Now the lob down inside, and a foul will be called on Seabold. The ball was lobbed over the top. It will be 2 free throws as the Tigers will have their 10th foul called of the half. So to the stripe will be Jason Ebert, who has 8 points in the game. Justin Ebert has 10. They are led by TJ Fritz, who has 15, and Chase Dillon, who has 12. And the first free throw from Ebert is up and rolling around and finally finding home. 9 points for Jason Ebert. Tigers are led by 25 from Anthony Atkinson-Inniking. They had 10 from Connor Last thus far tonight. Free throw misses. Tigers still down by 10 with the basketball. And the Last attacks the lane. Kick to the corner. Glaves for three. Just rimming out of there. All but down. And the rebound off to Wamego.
Neither team has hit a three this half. Right?
Wow. That's crazy.
They're 0 for 13 combined.
Here's Wamego. Steal by Rosenau. Glaves has it. Length of the floor. Off to Atkinson-Inniking. Slip. Still trying to keep control. Now calls a timeout to save the possession. 56-46. Tigers down 10. Battling here against Wamego when we come back.
Intensive sampling, Veris soil mapping, and variable rate application of fertilizers can improve the efficiency of nutrient management. CS Precision Ag can assess nutrient availability of different areas within a field and recommend the right product to improve your bottom line. New customers for the fall are currently being accepted at CS Precision Ag. They serve producers throughout north central Kansas and south central Nebraska. Contact Clayton Bott or visit them online at csprecisionag.com.
TSI Kansas and Clay Center is looking for experienced, professional, over-the-road drivers to join our team. If you're looking for those big company benefits but want small company values, give us a call. Great pay and home time are just the few things we offer. Let us put you on the open road to a career, not just another job. At TSI Kansas, you'll find open doors and a friendly staff. Call Heather in recruiting at 785-632-5183. Ask her about the $2,000 sign-on bonus.
2:33 remains. Tigers trailing here, 56-46. They do have the basketball off the Coach Gruber timeout. Couple of finals. Abilene beats Concordia 58-38 boys basketball, and Marysville falls to Chapman tonight, 55-50. Chapman giving Marysville Bulldog boys their first loss.
Unbelievable.
It is remarkable.
Big upset.
And Atkinson-Inniking to drive the lane. Can't get the shot. Does get the whistle. He'll head to the stripe to shoot two. He has 25 in the game. 56-46. Marysville, third ranked in 4A Division II, defending 3A state champions. Have not really been tested this year, but Chapman gets them in what was, I'm told, a very poor shooting game for both squads, but Chapman wins at 55-50. Ant knocks down the first free throw. Correction. Did he miss on the first one?
He missed.
Misses both. Siebold, though, the offensive board. Needs help. Ball stripped away. Now in the corner. Double teamed off to Jake Ferguson. Outside deep Glade. Brigham. Backdoor look. Here's Ant. Slides in the lane and drops in the lane. It's an 8-point ball game. 2:12 to go. Good feed from Brigham Glaves that time. And Atkinson-Inniking finishes it. 56-48. 2:03 left. Tigers man-to-man and trying to pressure. Chase Dillon with Ant out on him. Now on the sideline, Fritz. He'll be reached in on by Jake Ferguson, and they'll put TJ Fritz at the strike. Fritz had 13 first-half points, including 3 threes. He's been held to 2 free throws in the second half thus far.
Well, I haven't even noticed him on the floor too much. He started off in the third period and missed a couple of threes. Pretty bad.
Right.
Just off a little bit, and he hadn't been back in.
Makes the free throw here. 16 points down the game. 57-48. Fritz's second free throw is perfect. That gives him 17 in the game. Tigers down again 10, and at 50 still to go. Atkinson-Inniking with the dribble off the handoff from Glaves, and now we've got a foul on Wamego running through the screen of Connor Last. It'll be on Justin Ebert. It'll be a 1-and-1 chance. So clock stops, good news, and free throw chances while the clock is stopped. Also good news for the Tigers. The foul on Justin Ebert is his fourth. This is a 1-and-1 chance for Connor Last. And the free throw rims in there. Connor now with 11 points in the game. Will get one more free throw. He's got the lead to 9. Second charity up, and this one off the mark, and it'll be out of bounds to Wamego. With a wry smile, Connor Last walks back up the floor and goes to play defense.
That's not much else you can do.
Brayton Williams in. Tigers again, full court pressure. Comes into area, and then thrown away. No, it's picked up by Chase Dillon. He threw it to Jason Ebert, who wasn't looking for it. And Chase Dillon was quick enough to go get to it. And now a foul call in their half court, and it'll be 2 free throws coming for Chase Dillon. Dillon, who has 12 points now in the game, and is 4 of 5 at the stripe. 4 of 6, correction. First free throw here, rims in. It gives him 13 points tonight, and 1 more free throw coming. Tigers on the floor. Last, Williams coming off. So it's Last, Rosenau, Swihart, Glaves, and Atkinson Inniking. 59-49. Minute 40 remaining. Second free throw misses. Rebound, though, to Justin Ebert, and Wamego keeps possession. Timeout taken by Coach Troy Hemphill. 59-49. Tigers down 10. A minute 36 remaining here in the Den when we return.
We're almost to the holiday season, and we at Union State Bank would like to say thank you. Thank you for your deposits, farm loans, home loans, or one of our other products. I know I'm thankful that as a Clay Center kid, I could bring my family back to Clay Center and find a job serving Clay Center. So would you trust us to serve you with one of our many loans or deposit products? As a standalone bank with no other branches in other towns, our success depends on your success. Let's do this together. Go local. Come to Union State Bank. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
59-49, a minute 36 left here in this ball game. The Tigers down by 10, so still time, but obviously now a sense of urgency, a part of what the Tigers are dealing with, and Wamego just secured an offensive board.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, you're pretty much done all you can. They gave you every opportunity you could have asked for. Couldn't cash in, still kept it fairly tight, and now you're right. I mean, it's crunch time now, and do or die in these next 30 seconds.
Minute 36 to work, down by 10. Wamego goes into the backcourt to Fritz. CJ brings it across, looks left and gets it to Arias. Dribble drive, ball fakes. Now he takes the shot off glass. No, rebound tips around and Jason Ebert comes up with it and scores it. So the Tigers got an ill-advised shot, but then another offensive board given away. Atkinson Inniking trying to race through a crowd. It's taken away by Wamego. Justin Ebert, front court. Burning clock, and now it's fouled with a minute 11 left. The Tigers trailing here by 12. That foul on Dylan Swihart will be his 5th. And to the free throw line will be Justin Ebert to shoot 2. So Swihart out, Rosenau in. Also, Connor Last will come on for the Tigers. Jake Ferguson out. Justin Ebert shooting 2. First free throw is strong. The lead is 12 for Wamego with a minute 11 remaining. Seabold, Last, Atkinson Inniking, Glaves, Rosenau on the floor. Second free throw misses and a rebound off to Ant. Down court it comes, Glaves. In the corner, Rosenau. Takes on the 3, can't get it away. Back to Ant. Down the corner, Rosenau, 3 ball. Yes! There we go. The ball game. The lead is 9 for Wamego. Full court pressure coming. Rosenau will reach in and stop the clock by fouling Chase Dillon. And that'll give Wamego 2 free throws, but it does stop the clock with 54.9 seconds left.
That is the
Tigers down by 9.
First 3 of this half by either team.
Yeah. Evans had some looks in the second half, and he can certainly knock them down. He's got a green light to shoot it, but got that one to go from the left corner.
He's not missing badly. I mean, it's good looks. It's just not falling.
Glaves had 1 or 2 rattle in and rattle out. Chase Dillon buries both free throws. He now has 15 in the game. Tigers trail by 11. Rosenau in the corner left. Ball fake, drives. Kick out to Last. Connor to Ant-Man. Three-pointer, right wing, good. He splashes one through. He now has 30, and the Tigers trail by 8, 40 seconds remaining. And a whistle quickly for the Tigers on a foul to stop the clock. Again, Wamego to the other end. Chase Dillon is starting to make a pretty good living from the stripe tonight.
He is.
2, 4, 6, 7 out of 10, 8 out of 11. And he has 16 points in the game. Second free throw on its way. This one also good. Tigers back down quickly in the corner left. Rosenau attacks the lane. Stops. Wanting to kick it out. He's fouled. And Wamego certainly not wanting to stop the clock, but they do. Leading by 10 with their own fouling.
He was trying to steal, and he just got hung up.
Evan Rosenau will get 2 free throws. He has 9 points in the game. First one short. One more coming. 65-55. Red Raiders lead it 33 to work. Wamego trying to stay unblemished on the year. Rosenau now in double digits. He has 10. Chase Dillon in the backcourt. Tigers 30 seconds down by 9. Not fouling, but certainly overplaying on defense. Now they do get a foul in the corner. They call this on Connor Last. So free throws again for the Red Raiders. It'll be TJ Fritz stepping to the stripe. Brayton Williams in as Last fouls out. So the third Tiger to foul tonight. Swihart, Libby preceding Connor Last, who just fouled out. And Fritz at the stripe knocks down the free throw. 18 points now for the junior for the Red Raiders. And both free throws are good. 67-56. Atkinson in again. Quick pull-up three at the point. No. Rebound to Fritz with 18. Down court it goes to Jason Ebert, and he will respectfully back it out and run the clock rather than try to work it in and go for extra points. And now the Tigers will let them wind the clock down. Wamego gets the win. Tigers battled. It's a 11-point finish. 67-56. Red Raiders with the victory. Stay with us. We'll have your post game on the way in just a moment.
Personalized blood flow restriction is the latest in rehab technology available at Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Center. A specialized tourniquet is applied to an injured limb to temporarily reduce the amount of blood in the exercising limb. This allows a patient the ability to lift very light weights and still see similar results as lifting heavy. Positive results from BFR have occurred in Achilles tendon repairs, fractures, rotator cuff repairs, nerve injuries, and more. Ask about it at Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Center in Manhattan.
Did you know TSI Kansas and Clay Center has a full-service diesel repair shop located at 612 West Court Street? Our knowledgeable mechanics are here to take care of your maintenance and repair needs, big or small, engines to lights. We have an extensive parts network at our fingertips. Bring us your truck or trailer and leave knowing it is in good hands. Call us at 785-632-5183 to set an appointment now. TSI Kansas and Clay Center is your hometown diesel repair shop. We are here for you.
It is a 67-56 loss here at the hands of the undefeated Wamego Red Raiders for the Clay Center Tigers. They kind of got close, couldn't get over the hump, got close, couldn't get over the hump, and finally just ran out of time in this ball game.
Yeah, I mean, it was really everything you wanted in that second half. Wamego gave him a lot of opportunities. Clay Center unable to cash in. Wamego kept giving him opportunities, couldn't cash in. Then we got it to within 6, and then Wamego started hitting a few things. Really sloppy second half. I don't think either coach is going to be real impressed with their team play in that second half. But, again, that's a good Wamego team, and Clay Center's right there in it at the end of the game. And, you know, this team is going to get some wins. They really are. It gets frustrating for them. I know it. You can see it on their faces. Right? They know they're good enough to win some games, and they will get it done.
Tigers a 67-56 loss at the hands of Wamego. The Red Raiders led by TJ Fritz, who had 19. Chase Dillon with 17 in the ball game. Both those guys had a lot of opportunities at the stripe, and they cashed them in. Jason Ebert, 11. Justin Ebert, 10. 6 from Dawson Delforge, and 3 from Blake Area on 1 3-pointer. The Tigers get 30 tonight from Anthony Atkinson-Inniking. They get 11 points from Connor Last, 10 from Evan Rosenau, so 3 in double digits. Not much balance beyond those 3. 2 from Nate Libby, foul trouble. Brigham Glaves, 2 points. Gavin Siebold had the 1 free throw. Connor Last and Nate Libby and Dylan Swihart all fouling out for the Tigers tonight, so they battled those situations as well. 67-56 56 loss at the hands of the Red Raiders. Tigers go to Concordia on Tuesday night. The Clay County National Bank post-game show on this Friday night, final home game of 2017. We'll get them back here in January. Have not had any more on the Clay Center Tiger wrestlers. The last I knew, they were wrestling Burlington for the championship at the Marion Duels. They had won 4 duels today, their 8th straight duel win, dating back to tournament action and to last night's win over the Red Raiders here at the Den on the wrestling mat. So good stuff there. Lady Tigers won it earlier, 63-41. Tiger boys a 67-56 loss to Wamego. Cliff, as always, we appreciate you being alongside.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Enjoyed it.
Here at the Den, we wrap things up on a Friday night with post-game brought to you tonight by Clay County National Bank. For Cliff Casper, Bernie Fancella, this is Rocky Downing telling you to enjoy the rest of your Sports Friday.